Hey Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline, and fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, we're talking about, at least for me anyway, a long-awaited return of this, and this is straight out of Secret Wars X-Men 92 issue number 1. Now, I'm super excited about this book because I feel that no longer is it tied to Secret Wars, that it can start telling stories just like the iconic cartoon that you saw in the early 90s. And it's got all your characters in there. It's got Wolverine, it's got Jubilee and Bishop, and it's just got all these great characters. And it even has some familiar characters from like Wolverine and the X-Men. So it's got kind of like that feel in it. So really cool stuff. Book is written by Chris Sims and Chad Bowers, and the art is done by Matt Milla. The artwork is pretty cool at times. It looks pretty serious, what's going on, especially the battle sequences. As you can see, Wolverine doing battle in here. Bishop's in the book as well. It can be also kind of comical and kind of cartoony at times as well. So it's like, I don't know how I felt by the over cartoony art, but when the book looked serious, it kind of reminded me of the cartoon at times. The one thing that cracked me up about this book is everyone's teeth is always like they're doing battle, like they're all like Wolverine. Everyone is like that in the entire book. They're like, yeah, they're all doing some kind of crazy battle. Look, even Omega Red in here, he's kind of the same way. You know, it's just like, well, let me show you my teeth. Let me look at my pearly whites. And so, nevertheless, it was pretty cool. And then you got kind of a throwback there to one of the Wolverine covers, which I thought was really neat also. So, artwork is cool. I love the colors on it. It made it pop. What did I think about the actual story? Well, the story opens up really nicely, again, straight out of Secret Wars, as it has this letter from Professor Xavier accepting all new students to the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters, and they're like filling out this waiver form and whatnot. And so what's going on in this book is our X-Men heroes like Beast and Professor are opening up the school. It's the first day of class and everyone is coming. And the book has lots of humor in that aspect of it, you know. They're just like hanging out, and you got like the New Mutants in there, or is it the Generation X or whoever it was. They're at the desk and they're talking and they're just like, oh, boring school, you know. And then the next thing that happens is the book it gets a little bit more serious. It has a nice blend of humor and seriousness in it. And Maverick makes his appearance in the book. And he winds up coming through, and he's giving a warning to the X-Men. And as he comes, we get to see the People's Protectorate. I think that's what they're called. But it consists of Omega Red and Red Guardian and Vostex and all kinds of Russian people. And so as they invade, they try to take Maverick. But Maverick comes up with this ploy going, I got this 24-hour safe thing. And then he winds up talking to the X-Men, and he gives them a story about the Van Struckers. Okay, Andrea and Andrea are together, and they buy this actual piece of land. And we find out that there's all these dead skulls and all this crazy stuff that's going on in here. And the next thing you wind up seeing is you have this weird, crazy Russian creature called Alpha Red. Now, you're probably wondering, well, who is Alpha Red? And Alpha Red is a character that was the Russians' answer to Captain America. And they didn't have super soldier serum, so they mixed them with, like, Russian science and some Russian monster. So it was pretty weird. And I guess he's going to obey the Von Struckers here on trying to take down the mutants. So, yeah, it was a pretty interesting issue. You know, like I said, it had a nice balance of just action and humor in it, and I like the characters in it. It kind of reminded me of the way they talk of the X-Men 92 cartoon. Do I think it's perfect? No, I don't think it's perfect. You know, I thought, again, the art might have been too cartoony. Maybe I wouldn't have gone with this type of plot to start this off, but I guess you got to start somewhere. I like the aspect of them starting the first day of school, and maybe I would have loved to seen that more to kind of just flesh out the characters more and remind us of who all of these X-Men characters are before diving into this first mission. But nevertheless, it was a good book, and I will continue to read it, and I'm going to give this one a 3.25 out of 5 stars. And if you guys are interested, I think this one is $3.99, and I think it comes out once a month, if I do remember correctly. So there you guys have it. There is the review for X-Men 92 issue number 1. In the comments below, tell me what you thought of this book. Were you going to pass on it? Did you like it during Secret Wars? And does this get you, back into maybe buying this book again after this review? So again, guys, leave me those comments. And as always, thank you for watching Comic Frontline and everyone else's reviews over here. And guys, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off, and take care. Bye.